Grandpa, can I ask you something real? I've been watching the news, looking around our neighborhood, reading the history. And honestly, it feels idiotic for us to just stay here. Why do black people stay in an abusive relationship with America? It makes no sense to me. It's no better than a poor woman choosing to stay in a bad, brutal, toxic relationship. Why do we stay where we aren't loved? You're not wrong, son. Look at the raw reality of the concrete. When a relationship starts with violence, it rarely ends in peace. The foundational history of black people in America is the definition of the spoils of war. Spoils, S-P-O-I-L-S. Wealth, property, bodies forcibly seized by a victorious power. Human beings treated as commodities packed into ships. It's the classic blueprint of an abuser. Isolate them, strip their name, break their spirit, and force them to build your house. You ask why we stay, but look how the abuser locks the doors. Our unpaid labor built the economic engine of this entire nation. Our blood funded their revolutions, our sweat fueled their global markets. And just like a brutal partner who controls the bank accounts, they made sure we had nowhere else to go. A generation after generation, hereditary trap. If the mother wore chains, the infant inherited the lock. Legal property from the very first breath. They convinced us that the cage was our only home. They made us dependent on the very hand that strikes us. And that brings us to that other word, spores. S-P-O-R-E-S. We were microscopic seeds cast out into the wind, scattered by force. We took root in the mud of oppression. We grew, we survived, but survive doesn't mean safe. When you grow inside a toxic environment, the poison seeps into the roots. We stay and we adapt, but the abuse keeps repeating. Every generation thinks the partner has changed, but the system just finds a new way to strike. So you see the parallel perfectly, son. It is like a brutal, toxic relationship. The trauma bonds run deep. The fear of leaving the unknown keeps people trapped. We built the culture, the music, the language, the wealth, and we stay, hoping one day the house we built will finally love us back. But hoping an abuser will love you is a dangerous game. You call it idiotic. I call it a generational cycle we have to break, forcibly scattered. But it's time to realize the soil is poisoned. That's real life.
Listen closely. In the year 2021, over 3,000 of our young people, 21 and under, were taken by homicide on the streets. But in that very same year, over 260,000 of our babies were aborted. That is 82 to 1, 82 heartbeats lost inside, for everyone lost outside. posters taped up on the street. They say protect the youth over a heavy beat. We build up the walls to keep the predators out. We scream for the safety till we run out of shout. Every mother on the block trying to guard her own, making sure the kids are safe when they leave the home. But there's a quiet truth that we don't want to face, a silent statistics taking over the space. Yeah, we count the losses out in the open air, while the real tragedy is happening right under our stare. The sirens blow, the neighbors cry. We question every single soul that passes by. But the deepest valley isn't out on the pavement tonight. It's hidden in the shadows far away from the light. You talk about protection, but the map doesn't lie. Look at the numbers underneath the sky. You say you wanna guard them from the room to the tomb, but the most dangerous place for a child is in the woman's womb. Yeah, the most dangerous place for a black child is in the gospel. A black woman's womb. How can you say that you're shooting the block while the numbers keep climbing on the clinic clock? 200,000 stories that will never be told, 200,000 futures that will never unfold. We fight the outside world, we fight the disease, but we bypass the cradle while we're on our knees. It's a heavy contradiction that we carry inside, when the sanctuary is where the heartbeat died. We demand a change for the names we see on the news, but turn a blind eye to the choices we choose. Oh, the sirens blow, the neighbors cry. We question every single soul that passes by. But the deepest valley isn't out on the pavement tonight. It's hidden in the shadows far away from the light. protect them? How can we protect the future?
This is the way OG Speed be thinking. Some days. You say the past is just a shadow on the wall. Something buried deep, something meant to fall. But I still see the scars upon the land, while you're reaching out with a clean white hand. You talk about progress and liberty, but you skip the chapters on slavery. The silence is heavy, the truth is cold, but you're still protecting the lies you were told.
How can I forgive you?
How can I move on? Hey.
How can I forgive you?
When you think your people did nothing wrong, yeah, you think your people did nothing wrong. You wanna walk forward, but you won't look back at the chains in the field and the whips on the rack. You say get over it, it was long ago, but you're still reaping the seeds that they chose to sow. You won't admit where the wealth came from, while you're beating the skin of a stolen drum.